Hello, hi, I'm Gemma Griffiths, and welcome to another episode. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you never miss an episode of Hello, Hi with Gemma. Back to today, we are joined by somebody whose name often gets mixed up. No, not Sean Paul, not JP as Ja Praiser, but JP as in Jan Paul, the powerhouse from Mutare, based here in the UK. JP is the industry's ultimate plug, a publicist and connector, negotiator, events architect, and a master of ceremony who has worked with a breathtaking list of icons, a mix of international stars, and more importantly, Zimbabwe's finest, including Ja Praiser, Oliver Mutkudzi, Nati O, Freeman, Amara Brown, and yours truly. He is known for his professionalism and the kind of behind-the-scenes magic that elevates our art scene, both at home and in the diaspora. Today, we are diving into his journey, his insights into Zimbabwean creativity, and what it really takes to bridge local talent with global stages. JP, welcome to Hello Hi!
Welcome, Gemma.
Thank you so much for joining us. It's so good to sit down with you on camera. We've done this a bunch off camera, but it's so good to sit down.
Yes, thank you.
I'm very excited. Let's just dive right in and start at the beginning. Can you share a bit about your background, your childhood, and the story of your journey from Mutare to London? And what motivated the move, how you navigated the transition from Zimbabwe to the diaspora?
I grew up around live music. I grew up around politicians. My dad is in the military, bomb disposal. He enlisted, so he was doing bomb disarmament. So I had very bad asthma.
Yeah.
So we had to live literally within 2 minutes near the hospital.
Oh, wow.
Sasu. So the place I lived, because my dad's in the military and he's been there a long time, as well as my uncles, the place we lived was in town, close to the hospital. And there was this place called Freighters.
Huh.
There was live music every day of my life,
Yeah.
from as early as I could remember. And then I had Fanyana Dube was my neighbor.
Wow.
And so my upbringing was music, instruments. I used to hear, it was so loud. So I grew up around musicians, politicians, business people, and the church. My grandmother built a church. My dad's mother built a church.
Wow.
So we used to go to church and I'd see business people, I'd see them socializing. Music was a connector. I got to see the best artists Zimbabwe had to offer from a young age. And then there was Edgar Tekere, who was, at the time I didn't realize, because there were so many key figures growing up, well-known people, well-respected people. But because my neighbor was a musician, others were politicians, some knew my dad, I used to go to rehearsals from a very young age. Then I would sit there with Edgar Tekere, and because I was young, they would put us at the front because Fanyana Dube's son, Victor, was my best friend.
Wow.
He couldn't speak Shona.
Yeah.
He taught me Ndebele, I taught him Shona.
Wow.
So I would sit there and I didn't realize I was being mentored. So that's how I grew up. All I knew was live music, and I'd see this businessman, I'd see them in church, I'd see them, I'd see an ecosystem.
Yeah.
We had a lot of rehearsals, Sam Matara on the drums, Chiwani Somaraire. Mutare was a music hub when I was growing up, and I didn't know, it was just normal.
Yeah.
So transition to come here, I ran away. Because as the eldest grandson, my dad's talking about you need to go to the army because I've got Greek in me. If I went to Greece until 26, I had to enlist. And I thought, well, I'm not part of that.
No.
I don't remember agreeing with that.
Yeah.
I want to serve my people in a different way, not the military way. I came to the UK because of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. And was there a defining moment, a person or an experience that steered you towards PR and events and management and ultimately becoming that go-between for artists?
I remember when I came to the UK, they invited me to a, what they call a Zim gig.
Yeah.
When I got there, it was very dark, very dingy, poor lighting, I was disappointed because in Zimbabwe, I saw the epitome of entertainment.
Yeah.
But when I came, I'm thinking, we left our country to come. I was very disappointed. I left the scene. I was involved in a lot of American artists, British artists. And a few years, I was managing a guy called Sekuru Makamanzi.
Mm-hmm.
They called me. They said, you knew Andy Brown. His daughter Amara is at the O2. I said, what do you mean? He said, then there's XQ. I never knew who that was. So they said, listen, come for dinner. and come and check him out. I think I looked at the venue. I thought, oh, two, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Prestigious. I've attended fashion, British Film and Television Awards there. When I got there, they gave me all access. I remember Tokyo Vibes came on, and I heard it. "Tibe mai, mao kom deng." I think, hang on, I understand Shona, but I don't know who this guy is.
Yeah.
And everybody's singing.
Wow.
The next one came on was XQ.
Yeah.
Wano rewa nema. I thought, what? Everybody. So I got off the backstage. I went to the general population.
Yeah.
I'd never had such a great time in my life. Then
Wow.
Amara came on. That was the penultimate moment for me.
Yeah.
And I said, I need to do something. This is where I'd never seen such a, from what I'd seen before, years before to this, I said, that was a turning moment.
Wow.
For me. Yeah.
Incredible.
Mm.
And what amazing artists as well to share that with.
Yes.
Really all incredible,
Yes.
incredible artists. People describe you as the plug. In your own words, what does that mean? What does being the plug actually mean beyond what most people might assume?
This name came up. It started at an Instagram summer party a few years ago, a VIP party. When we launched IGTV, they just said, your name has been shortlisted. Please be at this place from 3:00, secret location. And I thought, okay. Then the guy I was managing, he was signed to Tupac's label.
Yeah.
At the time, he was the only one signed to Death Row Records, is it? Yeah. In the UK. And we had this Instagram launch of IGTV. And he started calling me, he gave me a cap called The Plug. God is the plug. Because people can call me the plug, but there's somebody behind. Because you have to say, okay, JP, how did you make this happen? The honest truth is, I don't know. I couldn't answer that. Because there are many things that people give me credit for, but it's got to be God doing it.
Yeah.
And I can tell you that because it's not my doing. You know, it's definitely not my doing. It's a calling. It's not me at all.
Yeah.
So if they're saying you're the plug, the person behind who does it, it's definitely not me.
Well, what an amazing calling. Amazing.
It's a calling, yeah.
And can you tell us how your Zimbabwean identity, especially your roots in Mutare, have shaped the way you work and lead and manage relationships in the UK entertainment space?
By learning from a very young age, people that are well respected, whether it be serving the country, serving the community, whether it be artists, I've seen there is a certain decorum I grew up around.
Yeah.
And even in the church, I used to see people go to work, business people, they would come to listen to music, meet them at church. And I always wondered, why would they always go there?
Yeah.
If you're successful, why would you, if there is no God, why are you going to church? I knew from a very young age that God exists. As far as I'm concerned, God exists.
Yeah.
And I believe everything to be spiritual.
Yeah.
You carry a spiritual climate with you. Spiritual climates have magnetic properties. If you're around sad people, you'll become like your environment because of those properties. So everything that I learned growing up, if I had not been from Mutare, if I had not grown up, been mentored by Comrade Edgar Chegere, Fanyana Dube, to come here, I saw excellence, is what I saw.
Wow.
I never heard complaining, so I'm able to use the same things I learned many years ago, and they're still working here.
Amazing.
To earn a living. That's how it relates. So that's why you always see me ranting and raving about Zimbabwe, because I owe it to my upbringing, because it wasn't the training here.
Yeah.
Born in Zimbabwe, perfected here. That's what I always say.
Amazing.
Yeah.
After being in the UK for more than 2 decades, what do you see as the biggest opportunities for Zimbabwean artists in the diaspora trying to stay connected to home whilst breaking globally?
We have a lot of talented artists. They have the talent. I can tell you that. Talent has never been an issue.
Yeah.
But I know it takes training to be successful, and then it takes training to manage success.
Mm-hmm.
So when we have our artists in Zimbabwe, look at where the arts are here, the funding, the respect, the different infrastructure here. You know, people respect the artists a lot here. And I think you can be talented as an artist, but the business side of talent is something else.
Yeah.
Many people have the talent. You don't necessarily have the business acumen. You have to learn as you go along.
100%.
So I think we need a system whereby our artists have sound counsel, sound advice by people who know what they're talking about. And I think there are a lot of people out there.
Yeah.
You cannot advise a creative artist about something if you don't know a lot about it. It's not something you can just you know, these are people's livelihoods.
Yeah.
The arts, without music, there is no life. So for the artists in Zimbabwe to come here, they've got the talent.
Yeah.
We just need to really sit down and say, look, we have the means to fill up shows when we bring artists here. We treat them with respect.
Mm-hmm.
If we treat them with respect, irrespective who brings the artists here, we are a community. We are Zimbabweans. So if promoters bring artists here, treat them well, it's a symbiotic relationship.
Yeah.
They go back home, they're excited. Next time you want to be booked, they don't hesitate. We must, I think the respect and the business side of things needs to change.
Yeah.
It's not the talent, it's the understanding. Look, you might not be on this level for a long time.
Yeah.
Let's put systems in place. If you're writing music, please don't sign this. Please don't do that.
Yeah,
because you don't
100%.
know royalties and things like that.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
we need to protect the art. I think it's happening, not at the scale that we want.
No.
It's definitely not at the scale they want. I see a lot of people still struggling. You can struggle with talent.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen that here and I've seen that in Zimbabwe. But I think it's our duty in the diaspora to lift our arts because we have the chance to bring them here and take them anywhere. Why not do that?
100%.
Why not do that? And this is why I do it. So my thing is I like to show people what to do instead of speaking because everybody has opinions, but in the presence of results are the beginning and the end of argument.
Yeah.
If I speak and people who know me know that I will try and bring artists here because I know when I go to see them at home with their families. This is something they want to make work.
Yeah.
Don't rip them off. Don't ill-treat them because I suffer. If a certain promoter or company bring an artist here and they get burned, it affects the trust we all have. We all suffer.
Yeah.
It's not we are Zimbabwe. We're not that many, you know, that in the UK.
Yeah.
We have more in South Africa, but we have a lot of people that have been here a long time. Guys, let's come together. Let's fill up this show. Let's give them the best when they come here, traveling from home to perform. Have you got a gig? Pay them the correct amount of money because we can always get it back.
Yeah.
At home, it's not the same. People are flying here, they have families.
Yeah.
People don't realize the artists that you see have wives. They have responsibilities. They're not just out there singing. They're very structured, irrespective of age. I see a lot of very serious artists.
Yeah.
And I'm glad to know people from home, at home. And when we see them here, that's why the African custom, we treat them as guests.
100%.
We don't treat them as commodities.
Yeah.
So that's what we're missing.
And I think that's such an important conversation to have as well, because as an artist, someone on the other side, you know, when you are traveling halfway across the world, whether it's to Australia or Canada or the States or the UK or wherever, like you really are at the mercy of the promoter or of whoever's sort of looking after you.
Yeah.
And it can really, I've seen so many incidences and been involved in them myself of artists just being, you know, stuck or in a tricky situation. And so it's always such a relief when you do find a promoter or somebody on the other side who really gets it. And I think then as well, like it's why we have to put certain practices in place before you even get on the airplane to make sure that, you know, whatever happens on the other side, you're going to be okay. So it's a very important conversation to have, I think.
Yeah, I mean, the habit, I would not, if I see an artist that is potentially going to find that they're going to be in trouble, I will call them up and say, no, don't get on the plane.
Yeah.
And I always tell people, whether it's JP, whether it's anybody, it doesn't matter if it's me or when you get paid your money.
Yeah.
Stories don't pay bills.
Yeah.
This is a business. You want to bring this artist, blah, 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 show the money because it costs money.
Yeah.
Don't just buy the ticket. They have bills. Their family don't eat from the ticket. They need a flight ticket to get here in order to work. So you need to pay them half down. Before they get on stage, you have the money ready.
Yeah.
Because I have had it before where you manage an artist and they'll tell you, oh, I know this person. They perform and then the person says your performance was not good. I'll give you terrible money. So I have managed, and I that's the one thing I can't stand.
Yeah.
Because you're using our people.
Yeah.
You know, how is that going to make sense? So I always tell people, it doesn't matter who it is. If they're serious about booking you, get your payment, your deposit. Then we can start talking. Before you start doing social media, if somebody wants to bring you 8,000 miles away, at least you can be able to pay them a deposit incentive.
Yeah.
I would work the same.
Yeah.
If you called me to hire me and told me to get on a plane, the answer is no.
Yeah.
you need to sort me out. So it's the same. I would advise people to say, don't trust people.
Yeah.
Because people, not everybody, but people are taking advantage, and people that don't understand the arts and look at this as a money-making scheme is the biggest disease, because they're not looking to have relationships. They're looking to have a, let's just do this show.
Yeah, transactional.
Transactional. We need
100%.
relationships, systems in place. We need relationships, and it doesn't even make sense if you know, don't make sure that if every artist does this, we don't have no shows.
Yeah.
We need to make sure. And then we have stories here. Oh, some promoters going to lie. Oh, a visa issue. What are you talking about, visa issue? In 2025, it's very simple. What visa issue?
Yeah.
You have a regulated company, get the visa, then you can start putting flyers out. Who in the right mind hires an artist, books an artist, you're waiting for the visa, the Home Office? It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
It's bad business. Get the visa,
Then
put
start.
pay them the deposit, then put them on the flyer. Then they can do the promo for the show.
Yeah,
Then we're
100%.
talking. You can
Yeah.
get on the plane, you've got the flyer, you've got the visa, because it's happening and it's lies. It's not true. Visa this, because it's easy to blame. And then they blame the artist. Artist did this and they did that. You're not supposed to do that, tarnish someone's name. If you've made a mistake, you must be held accountable,
Yeah,
because you're making money off them.
Yeah.
You know, don't do that to people.
Your work across continents with global stars and African and Zimbabwean talent, how do you manage the cultural and business and logistical differences between these worlds?
It's very simple.
Yeah.
The best way to market something is with the truth.
Yeah.
We see different. I always stick to basics.
Yeah.
I always stick to how I was brought up in Zimbabwe, whether I'm dealing in China or America. Integrity, productivity. Everybody wants that.
Yeah.
Return on investment. So you see the Chinese coming into different parts of Africa. Many don't speak English. Business doesn't have to speak English. You can earn a living, and I'm the same.
Yeah.
I've learned from that. I have people that were in China. I don't speak Chinese, but I can communicate with them.
From where you stand, how has the UK and broader diaspora evolved in its appreciation of Zimbabwean and African arts, particularly in music and performance?
I think the appreciation is it's plain for everybody to see.
Yeah.
We have the most events, I think, out of any African diaspora in the UK.
Yeah.
We have events from January till December.
Yeah.
Right now, I have events till November 2026 booked.
Wow.
I work a year in advance.
That's
I can tell
incredible.
you right now.
A massive shout out to our sponsor for this episode, Click Send Now, for quick, instant, and affordable money transfers to Zimbabwe. Big love.
The appreciations there, we have Duke and Slay for the first time.
Oh, wow. That's
Women
exciting.
Empowerment, we are for the first time on 6th of September.
Yeah.
We have many, many events. We have Mingle and Slay,
Yeah.
for example, this weekend, something like that. We have a lot of women doing events, women empowerment.
Amazing.
We have Young Black Achievers, been going for
Amazing.
10 years.
Yeah.
We have Zimbabwe in the diaspora organization. It's the second year, but it's the growth is nearly 200%.
Wow.
The one that is happening on the 19th at the Hyatt. We have it here,
Amazing.
and the Hyatt. So you look around the Hyatt Regency, which was the Meekles, but the appreciation is there.
Yeah.
We are getting people who can bring artists. We have gospel as well, which you know,
Yeah.
huge. We have the appreciation is there. It's the decorum and the blatant lack of respect for people's craft.
Yeah.
Where somebody sees an artist, they think, oh, great, let me get a visa, let me get a flyer, let me put Gemma or somebody on the flyer. They're thinking profit. I think relationships, because that's what I've seen.
Yeah.
And so somebody's looking at you for funding. You have no idea about events. You don't know anything about compliance, health and safety, ingress and egress. You have no understanding. This is a poor recipe.
Yeah.
We need people who will look and say, you know what, Gemma, we have seen your trajectory. We've seen where you've been. We see where you want to go with this, how long you've been around. So do you know what? I might not know a lot about music, but I'll hire somebody to manage this so that it's good for you, good for them, because you want to come back again.
Amazing.
You want to have a good rapport. You want to get back on the plane and say, wow, Gemma's performance. And obviously, some of us are lucky to have seen you many times perform. So we just need that. Please remember, you can earn a living. If you're not in the arts, it takes many, many years.
Yeah.
You don't just put people on a flyer and book a venue there's a lot that goes in the sound.
Yeah.
They'll blame you for
100%.
the sound.
Oh my gosh.
So slides, for some reason,
That
slides and the
sound
microphone, it's something I couldn't tell you. So
Yeah.
we need, so if you're doing a sound check,
Yeah.
Gemma's performing at said event, let Gemma know in time she needs rehearsals,
Yeah.
right? You want a great show? Gemma needs rehearsals. She needs enough time. She needs a hotel that is close by so
Yeah.
that she doesn't have to be stuck in traffic. And then you have people waiting, which is very silly if you think about it.
Yeah.
I would put an artist the closest to the venue. I know there are costs involved, but you can get a discount because of all the people that are going to be convening to see this performance.
Yeah.
Make sure we serve excellence.
Yeah.
Our talent is immense. How do you think we've got the biggest African festival in the UK? Zimfest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. And I think also like that concept of serving excellence, I think something that I've also realized as an artist that I'm sure you've realized as well is when they're new to the art industry, they think that an artist is one person and that's it. Like they're like, no, we just need this one person, but they don't like there's so many people behind the scenes who make an artist's existence really possible. You know what I mean? Not only with like traveling and obviously your band and things like that, your managers, your film team, your creative team, like everybody.
Yeah.
It's such a big machine. It's not just one individual doing it all by themselves and that they can just exist by themselves, you know, which I think is also something that, I think it's something good for promoters to note as well.
Yeah, dietary requirements. You
Everything.
must know the person that you're bringing.
Yeah.
Get to know them. Gemma's vegan, correct?
Vegetarian.
Vegetarian.
I love cheese too much.
Right. You're vegetarian.
Yeah.
So when we go and get you food,
Yeah.
someone will say, well, it's not my job.
Yeah.
I just brought them here. I'm a promoter. Whose job is it? Whatever it takes.
Yeah.
Right? Dietary requirements.
Yeah.
Like you said, well-oiled machine. There are many people. It's very important for you to showcase your performance.
Yeah.
So you need your photographers, videographers, your team to have access because they are there for you.
Yeah, 100%.
They need to enhance. We are there to lift each other.
Yeah.
Not because you've paid somebody money and they're performing. You're making your money from the ticket sales or food or whatever. It's a sponsorship. Gemma's getting paid a performance fee. Make sure everybody's looked after.
100%.
Don't be selfish because this kind of system cannot work. It's unsustainable.
Yeah.
It's inconsistent with building a long-term relationship.
100%.
And how can we have a long-term trajectory when we're having short-term plans?
Yeah.
It doesn't make
That's
sense.
very true.
You have a vision that's up to here. Some of us, when I look at it, I think my whole life I've been in this industry.
Yeah.
So it's a whole lifetime of learning from really, really, really talented people.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what do you think Zimbabwean creatives are still missing when it comes to professionalism, production quality, and global ready presentation?
Again, excellence.
Yeah.
People will pay. Competence is very rare.
Yeah.
Excellence is very rare. That's why I don't celebrate mediocrity. Yesterday's success is today's mediocrity.
Yeah.
If you had a hit yesterday, you're going to have to work harder.
Yeah.
You can't just sit and go, oh, I'm hoping my fans change.
Yeah.
I'm in the habit of, that's how I work.
Yeah.
Today, when I leave, I'm going to another place, I switch off. I keep going forward.
Yeah.
So when I look at what Zimbabwean artists are lacking, same, don't confuse. If you're using social media and we're all the way here, many people don't get to know you
Yeah.
personally. So if you are using your page or your platforms to confuse people, it confuses us to invest in people to bring them here.
Yeah.
So 1 minute you're using it, you're doing it for work, then you've got your friends, then you're out. It sends a wrong picture like you're living the dream.
Yeah.
So it confuses people. So sometimes respect is earned.
Yeah.
Like I said, people don't follow people. People follow results.
Yeah.
People, if there's music, music's a motivator. There is something about certain music. So you want the standard to be the same here.
Yeah.
You got the cameras that you have here, they have them in Zimbabwe. They have the whole lot. They have the equipment.
Yeah.
They have everything. But there is a decorum. There are levels.
Yeah.
If you want to be to this level, you have the talent, make sure it's the same. I mean, I watch you and I see what you do. Everything you do is with surgical precision. I've seen you perform.
Oh, thank you.
Your performance on and off stage, behind the scenes, whether you're in Zimbabwe, whether you're not going to a show, I know that Gemma One thing about Gemma Griffiths, her time is very important. It's the same with me. Your time management, there is no way you can travel to all these places if you're not. So, time management,
Yeah.
spend your time writing things. I always tell people, write things. Creatives need a quiet time.
Yeah.
Don't just go anytime someone phones you, because the more available you are, your rate drops.
Yeah.
You need to go away a little bit, remain grounded so
Yeah.
that you're able to be the same person before you make that hit. Remain grounded. Know that yesterday's success is today's mediocrity.
Yeah.
You cannot, no one is going to clap for you twice for the same thing you did yesterday.
Yeah.
So as far as I'm concerned, and I look around Zimbabweans, I tell them, look at DC3, Leo State Trill.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Irrespective of age,
Incredible.
success has no age.
Yeah.
We have a lot of talented people.
Yeah.
Whether they came from Zimbabwe when they were children or they were born here, Zimbabwean heritage, we have people on a global scale that are
100%.
making noise.
Making big noise.
Big noise.
Big noise.
So have a look.
Yeah.
We have incredible talent. There is no day, whether it's The Voice,
Yeah.
whether it's this competition. How many Zimbabweans have won The Voice?
Yeah.
UK. You're losing count, from Donal,
Yeah.
Anatolia, that you got the twins. Come on, man. You run out. We are immensely
Crazy.
talented.
We are here.
So the bar
Yeah.
keeps going.
100%.
The expectation is high, not low.
100%.
Always has been, historically and currently.
Yeah.
We can reflect on the past, but historically, there is a lot of proof. Any kind of creative arts, Zimbabwe is up there.
Yeah.
If you go in the museum, you have artifacts from Zimbabweans.
Yeah.
There is no place you can't go.
Yeah.
So we have the bar set very high. If it's business acumen, if it's academics, if it's sports,
Yeah.
come on,
Yeah.
we're there.
Okay, let's talk Zimfest UK live. What drew you to be a part of that movement, and how do festivals like it help to promote Zimbabwean music and culture globally?
My aunt passed away, and I had to break the news. And my dad's sister passed away in America. I had to break the news to my cousin, and he was so devastated. So was I. She was my godmother. And then I decided, we're in London. I heard about this Zimfest.
Yeah.
So I bought him tickets so that, because she passed away in America. He's here, we're here. Everybody's arguing about how we're going to do this and stuff. So I thought, let me take him to the Zimfest. And I noticed that something just said to me, look, go and find out who's in charge here. Because my cousin was upset, grieving. And he says to me, hey, Yanni, I thought you said this is a Zimfest. I said, yeah. He goes, but what's going on? Where's our people? At that time, it was still starting.
Yeah.
So I went up to the Zimfest management and I said, I want to bring value.
Yeah.
I believe I've got some skills to go up there. And obviously it's a big, we have a big team, very dedicated team. At the time, you find this one brings this, that one brings that. Again, I was able to go at a crucial time and add my skills that I'd learned. I implemented skills, and it continues to grow. So the Zimfest is not just a thing for Zimbabweans.
Yeah.
We have the Amapiano tent.
Yeah.
We have businesses literally have grown from the Zimfest.
Wow.
Whether you're sending money home, repatriation, whether you want to build, whether you're in care and you don't know. So you go to the Zimfest, it's family.
Yeah.
You can go there. The teenagers can go to the Amapiano tent.
Yeah.
Mums and dads can integrate. You can buy all your foods that you like. Remember, you can't just get them, all the time. But again, the Zimfest is a platform for that. I've seen many artists go on the Zimfest and you get booked after that.
Yeah.
I see it all the time, and I was very, very impressed by this. They work so hard. The Zimfest is borderline a charity, by the way. Pretty much everything goes back in. That's why it's so great, and that's why I respect the directorship at the Zimfest. They put back what the people put in.
Wow.
And 25 years later,
Incredible.
it's still going. Again,
Incredible.
the people. Remember? The people.
Yeah.
So it's a symbiotic relationship.
Yeah.
Keep it growing. Keep everybody happy. We listen very carefully to the feedback.
Yeah.
Very important. If somebody says, please change this, they're paying money.
Yeah.
Gemma, they're paying money. We need to serve them.
Yeah.
Serve them so they come back again and again and tell people, and it keeps growing.
Yeah.
It keeps growing because of that reputation
100%.
and effort.
100%.
Yeah.
And you've worked with so many Zimbabwean artists on stage. Can you share one of your favorite live performances that you witnessed? Something that was very memorable.
It's very difficult.
Yeah.
Because each performance is tied to a different time in my life.
Yeah.
If you say, for instance, I always wanted to meet Ambuya Stella Chiweshe.
Mm.
When I met her, it was the first and last time.
Wow.
And Dr. Oliver Mtukudzi, I saw his last show. I used to be the little kid in the front, and he remembered me.
Wow.
So when he came at the summer festival, I remember I was right at the front. And he said to me, what would you like me to sing? And I asked him, Pindurai Mambo. And I've got a picture of him with his guitar. And they don't play or jam until the sound is perfect.
Wow.
Just like Dr. Moffat. They will not start. The music, the sound must be spot on. And I remember the look on his face. Winky D was there. Mafiki Zola was there. Many people were there. So that performance for me, I can't describe it. It's very, very emotional.
Yeah.
Because when I looked at Dr. Oliver Mtukudzi, I remember when I saw him, I remember what age I started seeing him perform. Now I'm much older. I'm here in a foreign country. People have brought him here. It's the same with Dr. Mafumo. There are many, many performances. Like I told you about the O2.
Yeah.
So there are many. I think it's more emotional. It's not so much the performance on stage. It's the time.
Yeah.
They influence me. And so these are things we're left with the music.
Yeah.
We are left with the chance to say, listen, we must, they say, wape marua, wachiru wapenyu. So I always say to people, look, some who not have made it, you haven't got that chance anymore. They're not with us anymore.
Yeah.
We must appreciate our artists. They travel all over the world, you know. It's very, very personal for me.
Yeah.
I don't see artists, I see people.
Yeah.
I see history, I see Zimbabwe, I see our brand. Our heritage. That's what I see.
Yeah.
So it's the same. If I see on stage, it's not Gemma Griffiths on stage. It's who. I look at the fans. I look at the performance. I look at what are they getting out of it?
Yeah.
And each and every one of them, it's something much more than a performance to me.
Yeah.
Just like this Saturday. It's very personal for me. It's not just the return of the GT Godfather. It's much more.
Yeah.
We need to know that, like you said, carry on supporting the arts.
Yeah.
There are people, there's a lot behind it. If you don't know, get to ask people, look, what is your day like? And then platforms like these serve that purpose to show Gemma, look, you're here, you're performing in 2 days, but you're here doing this.
Yeah.
But you always make time. So it means time management. You need excellence.
Yeah.
Yeah, performances for me, there are many. I cannot tell you one.
Yeah.
That question has many, many answers, not one. Sorry.
I love that. No, fair enough.
Yeah.
Very fair enough.
Yeah.
And after all of these years and all of these experiences in events, what do you think is the biggest lesson that you have taken away from it all?
Remain humble. Remain humble. I've seen very, very successful people since I was a child. All it takes is pride. And it doesn't matter how big, you will fall literally so quick. Remain humble because look around you.
Yeah.
Someone else is coming with a different vibe.
Yeah.
Someone else is coming with some breaking chart. God has blessed everybody. We all have a blessing from God. There is no one that hasn't got a gift. But in the arts, I would say, so remain humble and grounded. Remember that, like I remain humble because I get to see nurses that work 12 hours a day, back-to-back shifts. So I remain humble because we're in a foreign land, and I'm lucky enough to be able to be in control of my time, you know. But it's taken many years. I'm able to be in control of my time. You have many people doing great work, and what I'm doing, they're changing lives. So I remember, yes, I'm in the arts, but that's why I did mentorship. Yeah. To speak to people. Listen, this is what's going on. Let's manage this person and this and that. To give back. Yeah. Is what I want to do. That's all I can say. 100%. Remain humble.
Let's talk Zim. What is your favorite Zimbabwean snack?
I think all of them, man.
Yeah.
Like I have literally, when I go to Zimbabwe, I literally put on so much weight. Yeah. Because I'm telling you, when you say, I'm that kid, there's a picture of me. You know, when my mum and my sister, my dad, they visit, you know, this floor is full of snacks.
Oh, I love it.
I remember I told you I was very ill as a child.
Yeah.
So they used to bring me these snacks. When you say your favorite, I'm thinking, which one isn't my favorite? Yeah. That's the question you should ask me.
That's a good
I love all
question.
of them. I think that's the one thing. I honestly, it's incredible.
Yeah,
I love all of
100%.
them. I think we got the best chewing gum, the best ice cream, crisps. I can't name. I mean, you look
Corn
at
coals as
flings,
well.
corn coals,
Yeah, my things.
wheelies, things. I love all of
Everything.
them. Yes.
Yeah.
So snacks,
I think we did
all
good
of
on
them.
the snack front, Zimbabweans.
I think they're the best
We're
snacks. I
very
mean, you've
good, very
traveled the
good.
world. What other snacks do you?
Yeah, no, I could live off of my putti and my things.
So you like maputi?
Easily, yeah.
Nothing tastes like maputi.
No.
But back home, they used to say, poverty. Oh, maputi, what is this? But it's nice that we've gone back to that. We appreciate the
Yeah.
snacks. So
Yeah.
Zimbabwean snacks, I say all of them.
Yeah.
Because I love the cereal.
Yeah.
I love the whether it's the biltong. I love the bakery stuff, the savory things. Because you don't get them here.
Yeah.
Have you seen them in the stores?
No,
They don't taste
and
the same.
also the chibaga on the side of the road that you roast. Oh my gosh.
You know, my mum's like that. We're stopping from Mutare to Harare.
Yeah.
She says, pull over the car. I said, Mum, what are you doing? She says she wants that chibage.
Yeah.
My mum likes only African food.
Oh, I love it.
If you offer her, she'll rather eat salsa and everything, and that's where I get it
Yes.
from. And when you live here that long, I can tell you, I'm convinced you can go to Zimbabwe and get on a plane just because you miss the food
100%.
and the people. I can tell you that. And I'm sure, I know everybody's biased for their own country, but I have that kind of thing. If I really think about it, like I get so excited, man.
Yeah,
It's
it's so
unbelievable.
good.
So yeah,
Absolutely.
all of them are my favorite.
Yes.
Yes, they're all my favorites.
Oh, I love it. And quick fire round, just answer the first thing that comes to your head. Mutare or London?
Mutare.
Yes. What is the last thing you Googled?
The show on Saturday.
Oh, yes. A festival kit must have.
Flag.
Yes.
flag, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Biggest pet peeve in the music industry.
Pet peeve, don't use our artists, please.
Yes.
Stop taking advantage of artists, for goodness sake.
Lastly, a question I always ask everybody. What is one place in Zimbabwe that you think everybody should see at least once?
Vumba. I'm from Mutare. Vumba, come on.
Vumba,
We can say the whole thing. Vumba.
Yeah.
You ain't Vumba last time.
Yes,
You
I
love
love
it. And I'm thinking,
Vumba.
Gemma, Taponeso, the gang, you're so smart.
I love
You pull up there and like,
Vumba.
oh, we in Vumba. I think, what? What are you talking about? You know what I mean?
No, it's incredible.
Yes, I'm so jealous. So Vumba,
Unbelievably
yes.
beautiful.
Vumba,
Yes.
Vumba Mountains. There's nothing, no place like it.
No.
There's no climate like it.
No.
And you have the Samanga monkey,
Yes.
which is, I think, the only black monkey
Yeah.
you can find because monkeys are grey.
Yeah.
And I have a video of me
Yeah.
sit with the Samanga monkey not long ago
Unbelievable.
in May.
They're very gentle.
Very different.
Very, very different.
Apparently, when you see them, it's good luck
Oh, really?
because you don't get to see them.
Oh, amazing. I've
They
had a
say-
lot of luck then because I've seen quite
Have
a lot
you?
of them recently. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, the place we stay in the Vumba has a lot
Very.
of some
There you
monkeys.
go.
Amazing. Well, we love it. JP, thank you so much for sitting
you.
down. It's always so good. And I always feel like I soak up so much knowledge from you every time I sit down. And as a little thank you, as a part of Hello Hi, we've partnered up with My Trees, a non-profit organization trying to reforest Zimbabwe. So we're going to plant a JP tree.
Whoa! So let me know what it is because you know me. I'm a.
We'll try Eastern Highlands. I'll see
gi-
if they can get it as close to the Vumba as
Come on,
possible.
you're
Let's do
making
that.
me,
as
honestly,
close to Mutare as possible.
with me, it's got to be there. It's got to
Yes.
start in Mutare. So if the trees there, because I'm like a tree.
Yeah.
Remember, where you're planted
Yeah.
determines how you grow
Yeah.
and who planted you.
Yeah.
So I was planted in Mutare and grew up here.
Exactly.
Yeah?
Exactly.
Thank you, Gemma.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you guys so much for listening to Hello Hi with Gemma and the one and only JP. And thanks for
One and only
listening. We are sending so much love and mwah. See you soon.